Hi, good evening. I am Robin C. Speaks, and I'd like to welcome you. Peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now, it is our once a week Robin C. Speaks to you, and I'm certainly going to go ahead and start this because I don't want to hold you too long, Time is of the essence because it's tick, 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 ticking into the future. Now, behind me, you know that we were doing this emotions, the waves. We've already completed happy, and we've already completed sad. So as I spin the wheel around, no, I got jokes, y'all. But on the real, after we completed happy and we completed sad, next, which way should we go? We got disgust, anger, fear, and surprise. So since it's actually, I don't have a pointer, but I'm going to just use, I could use this pen right here. Okay, since we're actually going this way, because this is happy, the yellow, possibly should give a breakdown of the colors, because certain colors have certain meanings and representations. But anyway, yeah, do some research on it. It's so serious. So we have happy right here, and we actually are going this way, okay? And we went sad. So next we're going to go into this section right here, which is disgust. This is disgust right here. And then right here for the second tier, we have the words disapproval, disappointed, awful, avoidance. And then in the third tier, we have some more. Now these words are judgmental, loathing, repugnant, revolted, revulsion, detestable, aversion, and hesitant. Now, as I'm looking at this particular wheel, for disgust, we actually had the 4 that broke off into tier 2. But then, as you see, if you look a little closer, I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to you right here. As you see, like right here, for example, we have, I'm going to do the pen. We have avoidance. And then after avoidance, there is like 2 words right here that go into the third tier that's actually breaking off of this word, which is hesitant. It's part of avoiding, being hesitant, because the third tier in regards to what it's actually leading up to is there's some disgust. See how you have the 3 different tiers, and these are emotions. So basically, like it is down here, is talking about the waves. I mean, they'll come, but you don't have to ride the wave, I see that wave. I see it's going. Should I ride the wave? It's my choice. I can choose to or not to. But then you can certainly, if you do ride the wave, you don't have to stay on that wave. Go ahead, feel the emotion. It's going to come, feel it. And guess what? It too shall pass. And you do have control to change. Okay? So then let me just keep on going where I was going with this right here. So you have the hesitant. And then we have a aversion. I do believe that word is off of there. Aversion. Aversion. Now, would you like for me to give you a breakdown of what that particular word means? I certainly can, since I'm actually just giving a breakdown of the hesitant. Now, aversion, I did certainly look that up for you, okay, is a feeling of repugnance towards something with a desire to avoid. See, it's a breakdown of avoid. Because avoidance, it was broken down in a two words, you see. So it had a part of the word in the meaning. So avoid, to turn from, it regards. Drunkenness with aversion. Settled, dislike, antipathy. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I tried, y'all. And it's spelled Antipathy. And aversion to parties. So avoidance. So actually not wanting to attend the parties. A little hesitant to go to the parties. I don't know, may have some emotions that may have happened at parties, So that does complete. We got 1, 2, 3. We've completed 3. And we actually have 1, 2, 3 more. Now, I didn't hold you too long for those actual breakdowns of that. But I certainly, because this is like Robin Speaks. And I don't even want to end it on that type of we just talking about disgust, Miss Robin. Yeah, for the actual fact of the emotional wheel. But I certainly do want to let you know that I do have other things coming for you. I just want us to complete the wheel regarding the different emotions. And certainly throughout this week, I can certainly give you some homework, not only for you, but also for myself too, okay? Because we both going to do this while you are on this journey with me, Robin C. Yes, we're going to actually pay attention. I want you to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention too. We both going to pay attention, okay? We're going to pay attention to our emotions. How are we feeling this week? How do you feel? At the beginning of your day, when you wake up, I certainly want you to be aware and acknowledge. Give acknowledgement periodically throughout the day. Okay, just you just like doing a check, almost like how you could be driving a car. Then all of a sudden they might not feel right, so you might need to do a check. You might need to do a check in regards to like if you don't have no alert that comes on, something that alerts you that you need a check. You might have to have a check in regards to how you feel. All of a sudden, okay, you're rolling and it's just not driving like it used to. Something just don't feel right. You get out, you do a visual. Oh, that could be the reason. Now that I done actually got out the vehicle and I'm looking at things, oh, the tire looks a little bit low. Well, the air pressure light didn't come on. But from my observation, oh, yeah, see, Robin C. Speaks. From my observation, what it looks like. And then when you were in the car and you were driving, what it feel like, huh? See, so since the feeling wasn't right, and when you looked at it, that wasn't right either, all of a sudden, that allowed you to check. And once you checked, you had 2 different things that was telling you something was wrong. You went ahead and you assessed the situation. And what you assessed to the situation I'm telling you about is that the tire needed some air. All right. So what you got? You got a little tire gauge. You're going to check the air, see if the pressure, you already can tell by the visual the pressure not right. But see, we want to make sure that we get the pressure to be the right amount that it needs. So sometimes when you have something to be the right amount that it needs, yes, come on, somebody go deep with me on this one. To be the right amount that it needs, you need to have some standards, okay? Now, if I know I'm talking about a tire, but somebody out there for real, go somewhere else with me regarding standards. You have certain standards. Let's say this particular tire, it could take up to just so much pressure. Oh, it's like I need a tire. Hold up. Because, I want to make sure that my terminology is right regarding this particular. just regarding the particular information I'm talking about, because if you have the standards, and let's say that the actual pressure goes up to, okay, I'm looking at something for the PSI. For example, just let me just ride there for a minute. Okay, regarding the standards, you have the particular tire can only take so much pressure, right? It can only take so much, and you need all of the tires to be the same amount of pressure, okay? Because if you have more in one tire than you do in the other tire, you're going to have some unbalance going on, and it's still not going to feel right. It's still not going to drive right. So, once you do a full 360, okay? You're not just going to do 50%, just two tires. Okay, you're not just gonna do 50% the back tires, okay? Because it's a vehicle, just like our body, okay? Our body. All right, yeah, Robin C. Speaks. I'm trying to tell you because we're dealing with some emotions here. So therefore, if you check yourself periodically throughout the day and you realize that your emotions is not balanced, you realize that your emotions is not what they should be or need to be for you to be complete 360 from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, you're going to have to do a check. And once you get to checking, observing yourself, this is self-reflection, development, self-improvement, because yes, pretty much it is. Maybe you might need to, if it's that particular emotion, breathe. Maybe it might be, what are you thinking about? Maybe it might be, does what I'm feeling require all this energy that I'm given to this feeling? Or, here is a real question for you. With this energy that I'm feeling, could I be doing something instead of just dwelling on the actual feeling, emotion that's not in motion? It's just an emotion. Yeah. It's got motion in the word. Yeah, I just saw that. Okay. Anyway, here we go. I'll do one of these numbers. You see there's emotion right there, okay? And then if I cover up that E, what word you got? Okay, you got motions. Okay. Some things are done out of emotions, but if you use it for your benefit, okay? Because we want some beneficial things, okay? Just like when we was putting the air in the tires. It's beneficial when it's all balanced and everything is as it should be. It's going to look right. It's going to feel right. And when you get in the vehicle and you start rolling and start driving, guess what? It's going to drive right. Okay? So, when you actually channel yourself throughout the entire day, certain times, periodically, you're doing a check, guess what? It's going to start to feel right. And then, this is just the outside, because the outside going to feel right. But then in regards to the inside, what you thinking? Because you're checking yourself. And who could check yourself than yourself? Yeah, I know that sounded interesting. But I'm going to say it one more time. I don't care if it sounded interesting. Just think about it. I don't know if I said it too fast. How about you just chew on it for a minute, okay? Just chew on it. Don't take it and just try to swallow it, okay? Because it might be too much, all right? What I want you to do is I want you to chew on it. You know, some people, they say you got to chew so many times for you to actually swallow it, to help with digestion purposes, so chew on that for a minute. Who could check yourself better than yourself? If it's about self-development, then that means that it just must be about SELF. Okay. Or I might have to tap into who knows me better. who knows me. And then sometimes if you have some real friends out there, real ones, REAL, okay? Really. From Robin C. Speaks. Some real ones that'll actually tell you some positive and some negative stuff about you. You know. Not so much to hurt your feelings either. Just maybe some things that they may observe, what they may see. Not trying to get something out of you, you know. Not, oh, I observed this and then just try to, oh, that's the end of my time. You know, I'm going to have to wrap it up now. But just try to observe you. Not so much to tap on you. And what I mean by the tap on you, know, I don't know. Just a tap on you. You feel me tapping on you? But of course, I can feel you tapping on me for real, for real. What you trying to do? Just keep on tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. Be like, hey, hold up. Feel you tapping from the observation. But yes, may feel the tapping. But if they don't have the answer, I heard a coach say this, if they don't have the answer to the question, can they give you the direction? I like to give a shout out to YKTD. That's Young Conda Don that said that. I mean, if you don't have the answer to the question, can you lead somebody in the direction? Lead to the right direction. It's very helpful. Okay. On that note, Robin C. Speaks is going to end this for you. I want you to stay tuned for next week. You can certainly go ahead and go to YouTube, and you can either hear me at Robin C. Speaks once a week at this time, or if you like poetry or reading books, you can certainly go on to my other channel, which is Poem Praise 2, because I'm that too, coming to you. But until then, you know what? I want for you and your family to be well, to take care, to be safe, be blessed, and it be it thy will. I'll talk with you soon. It is Robin C. Speaks, and I am signing out to you. Till next time. Later, y'all.